What's good, everybody? Oh, snap. What's up? What's up? What's up? Why does the chat look like that? Uh-oh. I have some things to fix already. Fun. How is everybody? Why y'all cut off? That's crazy. Okay. You know what? Huh. So control. What's up? How is everybody doing, man? My bad. Give me a second so I can fix this shit. I don't know why it's acting like this. Huh. And I have no idea why it's black. That's crazy. What's up? Who's in here? What's up, Malik? What's up, Brandon? What's up, Track? Johnny, Miss Fortune, Brandon, Ashley. What's up? Yo, stop calling me your husband, dog. Stop that shit. What's up, Darktron? Hold up, let me fix this shit, because this is weird. I want to know why the goddamn stream is black. I guess this is why we test things beforehand, huh? But I'm good, man. I'm good. Just, same old, trying to get these damn videos ready, trying to put them out and shit, blah, blah, blah. Still working on that big one. I'll be done with that this week, hopefully. Hopefully. All right, text. Pick a font. Okay. I'm so confused. So is it white? Aha. Interesting. White. Let's see, and let's try black, I guess. Does that not do anything? Interesting. What's up, Nicole? What's up, Jasmine? What's up, Chris? Moosey, I don't know how many times I got to tell you, dog, I'm not your husband, man. What the fuck? Yo, the amount of you guys that watch me while you're at work is actually insane. I appreciate that. What the hell? That's so weird. I don't know why that... Oh, wait a minute. All right, let me save. I have no idea why chat looked like that, but we gonna roll with it for now. We gonna roll with it. I have no idea why, but something that I most definitely have to fix. Nicole, you are not at work. You know what's funny? You said Nicole. What do you say? You be getting them? You be getting them reported to HR? Who are you talking about? I thought you were talking about Nicole. I was about to say shit. If there's anybody that's gonna be reported to HR, it's her. What's up, Zay? Good, man. Good. Can't complain. Nah, me. What I do? What did I do? I'm the model employee. You ain't gotta turn me into HR. I did nothing. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I ain't do shit. But anyway, yeah, I guess I won't worry about chat until later. Now I know that it's acting stupid, which is very annoying, but that's okay. Anyway, guys, we have a lot to talk about today. I saw Misfortune in the chat say this is a weird topic. You know what? It is. It is. And also very random. But I feel like it's unavoidable. Like, I kind of have to talk about it. But besides that, we are getting into, like, a crap ton of other stuff, man. So it's going to be a chill stream. We have a lot to laugh at, a lot of conversations that, you know, need to be had, et cetera, et cetera. One thing that I wanted to show you guys out the gate, I laughed at this. No matter where you are on the political spectrum, I think that you will be able to find this funny. Like, I'm pretty positive. That's a tough hoodie. Thank you. My wife got it for me. I knew you was going to say that dumb shit, Moosey. Play Aaron the Plumber. You play Aaron the Plumber. And actually, I'm not going to play Aaron the Plumber because you know why? Oh, shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not going to play Aaron the Plumber because when I did, he copyright claimed the video. So, no, I'm not going to be playing Aaron the Plumber. But yeah, like I said, I saw this clip on Reddit. No matter where you are on the political spectrum, I feel like you guys are going to think this is funny. The irony is hilarious. And when I saw it, like, I was dying. So let me show you guys what I saw. Oh my God. Why is this shit so fucking big, bro? Pause. Yeah, most definitely gonna have to fix this.
Right now because I haven't happy right now because I haven't seen near as many rainbow flags and rubbish as we seen last year.
They're making the kids wear these flags and these hats.
Yes.
Right? And it's like, yeah. Don't make the kids wear these flags and these hats.
Yo, I'm sorry. It's funny. They're making these kids wear these flags and these hats. Obviously, this guy is trolling these Trump supporters, but they're too stupid to realize that they're being trolled. It's the funniest shit to me.
Happy right now because I haven't seen near as many rainbow flags and rubbish as we seen last year.
They're making the kids wear these flags and these hats.
Yes.
Right? And it's like, yeah. Don't make the kids wear these flags and these hats and make it their entire personality.
No.
Absolutely.
MAGA shows their pride.
They make it their whole identity. They've got the shirts, they've got the flags. I feel like it's being shoved down our throat. Yeah, they got the hats, they got the shirts. It's like it's their whole personality. You got these people with these flags. They're waving it in our faces.
I don't care if you're gay.
As he's holding the fucking Trump flag. Oh my God.
Like, don't wave this flag in my face. These flags everywhere that they wave around in everyone's face. It's become their entire person.
Yo, I'm sorry. I saw that and I was like, that is so fucking funny, man. But to be fair though, if we're being a little charitable, what the fuck are you gonna say? Like, even if you know that you're getting trolled, what are you gonna say? Best thing probably to do is not to say anything. That's it. Yeah, Trump pride. We love Trump. Pillow Talk says, keep your foot on Myron's neck since he won't debate me. You actually want to debate Myron? That's crazy. I would never debate someone as ridiculous as Myron because it would literally be a waste of time. Now, would it be good content? Probably, but damn. Yeah, that's crazy. I would not want to willingly debate him. Fuck no. Because no matter what I say, it wouldn't matter. It really wouldn't matter. You should bring Myron to my crib. Why the fuck would I want Myron Gaines in my crib? What are you Moosey, what kind of ring you going to put? What the Darktron, what the fuck are you talking about? What? I'm gonna pretend I ain't read that shit. What? I swear everybody is getting like way too comfortable. Everybody's getting way too comfortable, man. Oh God, I read up. I read it. Jesus Christ. See, there is no secret. Tell me some secret is out. Dude, that hoodie is nice. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, Moosey. God. All right. Anyway, we need to talk about Fresh and Fit. Unfortunately, so apparently, I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently, DDG. If you guys do not know who DDG is, he is a YouTuber turned rapper. Yeah, he's a pretty popular streamer now as well. Like, he streams a lot. Apparently, he has beef with Fresh and Fit because if you guys are not aware, when it comes to other people's relationships, Myron, he loves to interject. I mean, Fresh too, both of them. They love to interject themselves in other people's relationships and tell you what to do and what not to do because they are the role models of relationships with the opposite sex. They are the absolute role models, even though there are thousands of pictures of Myron hugging and kissing his favorite white men. But, but he knows everything to know about, relationships with the opposite sex. And then we have Fresh, somebody that got someone that got an Asian prostitute pregnant and beforehand even introduced her to his family back in Barbados. And keep in mind, this is somebody that Myron and Fresh openly called a prostitute. They said they knew she was a prostitute. So you gonna go to Barbados and introduce her to your mom and take pictures and get her pregnant? Couldn't be me. But these guys know everything. They know everything. They know everything about relationships. Everything that there is to know, they know it, right? So just like Kai Cenat, they did the same thing to Myron. I mean, excuse me. They did the same thing to DDG beforehand when they were saying, oh, when DDG and Halle Bailey broke up, whatever the fuck her name is. If you guys do not know who that is an actress that is DDG's baby mama, essentially. She played in the live action Little Mermaid, if you guys do not know. But they were together. They broke up. And Myron said, oh, this is why you never date a woman that has more status than you. This is why you don't date a woman that has more money than you. And both of them kept basically interjecting themselves within his own relationship. Shout out to Elber for the $10 super chat, man. I appreciate you, dog. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wasn't going to pay a super, but you said the magic words Fresh and Fit, so here you go. Thank you, bro. Thank you. It really is appreciated, man. But yeah. So they were talking a lot of shit about DDG's relationship, and I guess DDG caught wind of it, and he had some choice words to say.
Fuck Fresh and Fit, nigga.
Let me see.
Fuck Fresh and Fit, nigga.
Why you diss Fresh and Fit, bro?
They on my dick, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga.
Yo, why this little Fresh and Fit nigga always on my nuts? Weak ass nigga. I am too cool to respond to whatever clip I seen. Too cool for you, nigga. You'll never be in my circle. Don't be mad because I ain't happy to see you, motherfucker. Fuck you, nigga. Hey.
So apparently, if I'm not mistaken, so Myron was basically complaining that he saw DDG out in public or at a club or something, and he didn't speak to him. So of course Myron's vagina and his feelings were hurt. You know what I mean?
Fresh and Fit K, y'all.
Look, to be fair, I don't know any DDG songs either, but that's not really saying much because I don't listen to a lot of new rappers just because I'm just not interested.
Y'all niggas gonna catch this wrath now. Now I gotta do it to you niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all know how many careers I done took? Stop playing with me. It will be collected. Now I wanna go on your shit, now you mad. Fuck you, nigga. He said he ain't like how my face look. He said I looked at mean or something in the club.
Did he just, wait, hold up. What the fuck did you just say, sir?
He said he ain't like how my face look. He said I looked at mean.
He said I looked it mean. I'll let it slide.
Or something in the club. Nigga, I got aura. Fuck you, nigga. I don't want to be your homie, nigga. You ain't my friend, bitch.
Where you see him in the club yesterday?
I don't know. Another time. You know niggas be hating.
So yeah, he did see him in the club.
That's wild. Nigga said nigga look mean.
He look like he's the shit. Yeah, bitch, I ain't no richer than you. Way richer. Pussy, nigga.
Damn, bro. Nigga popping again.
Hey, man, cause I can. That nigga he don't go outside. Nobody worry about that nigga.
Like,
Moosey in the chat said DDG is gangster. First of all, I got aura is such a. I'm sorry, all that aura shit is corny to me. That's just me. Whenever I hear somebody say, "Oh, you don't have aura," or "I got aura," I just instantly think you're a fucking clown. And I'm laughing at Moosey because he said he a gangster. DDG was raised in a nice neighborhood. He went to college and he dropped out to do YouTube. Yeah, there's nothing hood about DDG. I'm just being honest here.
you see, bro, and he see you, like, what you doing, though, bro?
He ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna do it.
Damn, bro. What if you see that nigga, and he see you, nigga, and Cook just nowhere to be found, nigga?
Hey, nigga, we shooting the ones then. I think he a retired police officer. He federal.
That nigga will break your goddamn arm, nigga.
He ain't gonna break shit.
Shit.
I be damn.
He be
I
a
ain't
cop.
never seen
Johnny, you know, how about that, Johnny?
Beat the bullet up. I ain't never seen
In GTA.
Okay, so that's basically what DDG had to say about Myron Gaines. And of course, you know, Myron had a response. He tweeted this and he said, DDG stands for dumb gnome because bro is 5'6", 150 pounds, trying to be tough. I mean, to be fair, bro, you try to act tough as well. And we've seen you shadow box. We know you can't fight, dog. Like, it's okay. All these internet niggas try to act tough. Like, if we're being honest. Violence isn't necessary. That is fucking hilarious. That is the first person that always takes it to violence. Always. He's always threatening to box somebody. He's always threatening to pew somebody. Always. You talking about some violence isn't necessary. Since when? You always take it there. But is it, do you feel threatened because DDG was the first one to bring up violence? When it comes to black people in general, you always threaten to them. Always. So what are you talking about? Oh, whoops, my bad. And then he says beating up R words is a crime according to Florida law, chapter blah, blah, blah. And he says, I know DDG can't read, so someone can read this to him if he tries to fight me. So that was his response. And apparently after that, DDG had some more choice words for both Fresh and Fit. In this short clip that I'm going to be showing you guys, this is DDG basically exposing Fresh for snaking his co-host on Fresh and Fit podcast by claiming that Fresh said he's going to start his own podcast since Myron is sabotaging their brand. Guys, you have to, before you listen to this, you have to take this with a grain of salt. All right, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, they beefing. DDG could obviously be lying here, but if he's not, that confirms basically everything that we've already been saying. So let's see.
And dog gotta catch the nigga that he do the podcast with. Matter of fact, I seen him on the way out yesterday. I'm like, what's up with your mans? And then he was like, I'm starting my own podcast. I don't even fuck with that nigga for real. Uh-oh, I'm snitching, I'm gossiping. Myron, your homie, don't even fuck with you. You're a brand risk. You fucking his bag up. He told me this verbatim out his mouth. We was at the SLS Lux. I said the exact shit. He don't fuck with you, goofy. You're fucked the whole y'all niggas ain't been relevant in years.
You said it's low. Let's see here. I'll replay it.
'Cause And dog got a cat. The nigga that he do the podcast with. Matter of fact, I seen him on the way out yesterday. I'm like, what's up with your mans?
X videos are low for some reason. I don't know why.
And then he was like, I'm starting my own podcast. I don't even fuck with that nigga for real. Uh-oh, I'm snitching. I'm gossiping. Myron, your homie don't even fuck with you. You're a brand risk. You fucking his bag up. He told me this verbatim out his mouth. We was at the SLS Lux. I said the exact shit. He don't fuck with you, goofy. You're fucked the whole y'all niggas ain't been relevant in years. Y'all haven't been relevant in so long. Like, you're the reason. You're stopping him. Myron, you're ass. You're weak. And then you get online, you talk all this crazy shit, and you wonder why the fuck Fresh and Fit fell off. No.
I mean, he's not wrong about that. Like I said, all the Fresh talk is most definitely hearsay. Like, we don't know if Fresh actually said that, you know. And we know DDG isn't really a tough guy. Like, he's not hood. And I will say what he's doing right now, basically, he said it himself. I mean, he basically is gossiping. Anybody that is truly about that life isn't going to come on the internet and, you know, basically gossip about other men like this. I'm just saying this is not a slight to DDG. I'm just being honest here.
No one's going on your podcast no more.
I'm not saying that it's impossible that he did say that he could have said that. I'm just saying take it with a grain of salt. Because they are beefing.
With you. The nigga sitting next to you, Myron, he don't fuck with you. He told me out his mouth. Ask him. I should have recorded him. Matter of fact, let me call my security. Because I had my security right next to me. Yo, Cook.
What's up, Mo?
I got you on speaker. Bro, what that nigga from Fresh and Fit said when I asked him what's up with your mans?
He was like, oh, yeah, that man be tripping, man. I don't have nothing to do with him, man. Like, man, he be tripping, man. And he was like, you told him that nigga fucking up your face, fucking up your brand. And he was like, I know, man, I know.
Hey, I don't know. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt. I didn't even hear that part. Take this with a grain of salt, but it is crazy that DDG has a witness and he says, yo, my security was with me. And the security said, Fresh said this. Obviously, they could be working together to just basically try to split these two apart. But I would not be surprised if Fresh indeed did say that, because Fresh did start his own podcast. We know Fresh doesn't like the person that essentially ruined their podcast, you know, that being Fuentes. A shout out to Toya. Apologies if I pronounce your name wrong. Who did Myron piss off this time? He's always pissing off somebody. But like I said, just take it with a grain of salt, man. But I really would not be surprised if Fresh did say this. Like I say, he did start the podcast. He did not like the situation with Fuentes. And we can see, we've seen them plenty of times have like actual disagreements, like live. We've seen them disagree on, especially when it came to the situation with Fuentes, when the woman essentially walked up to his property and he pepper sprayed her. Yeah, they disagreed on that. They've disagreed about a few things. So I'm telling you, Fresh and Fit are not going to stick around forever. They're not. So if Fresh really did say this, I would not be surprised. But it's very interesting that DDG he claims he has a witness, and it's wild. I will say that the security guard is like, yeah, he said that. Again, we don't know for sure.
He's like, I started my own podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just letting Myron know his mans don't fuck with him and shit. I'm on live and shit, but I'll let you get back to work. My bad.
Yeah, his mans don't fuck with him. He a bitch ass nigga anyway.
Damn. Yeah, that's very, very interesting. So here is something else. I'm going to just show you guys this clip first, because DDG kept going. He had more to say about Myron. And after we watch this clip, I'm going to show you guys a tweet, because this is wild. Whether Myron is joking or not, it's really wild.
Do me a favor, y'all. Find his girl on Instagram. I'm finna show her how a real man's supposed to treat her. With real money. Real money, like a real bag. Okay? Sweetheart, I have a real bag. That man you messing with does not have it. That Rumble bag been gone. Best believe. I'm gonna show you how to really live.
I could turn a 4 into a 9 overnight.
Woo!
Trust me, I've done it before.
First of all, damn. Yo, the disrespect is crazy. I can turn a 4 into a 9 overnight. Talking about the rumble bag being gone, etc., which might be true. Because I saw in another tweet, I can't find it anymore. I think Myron deleted it, but in another tweet, he was like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. I have real estate. I have this. I have that." Basically, not denying that rumble bag has been gone. So
it's easy, very simple. Find it. Find her, grab. I'm DMing her. I'm getting her out here immediately. Cause I know you beat on her. I know she don't want to be around you. I know you beat your hoe. That's your problem.
Let me rewind that back.
I'm DMing her. I'm getting her out here immediately. Cause I know you beat on her. I know she don't want to be around you. I know you beat your hoe. That's your problem. You have such a small ceiling on your career.
First off, if you don't know that for sure, that is a crazy ass accusation to put out there. I mean, if we found out that it happened, if that was happening, then, I mean, I would not be surprised, of course, but that's a wild thing to say.
You want to be a podcaster, nigga? It ain't going nowhere else. That shit is done. It's over. Okay?
Shout out to Toya again for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, even if F&F do fall off completely, the damage by men like them and Andrew Tate has been done. I agree. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
After this, you going to talk about me for the next 10 podcasts. Because it's the most heat you ever got.
Yeah, I ain't claiming somebody are basically like SAing their partner without actual proof is that's crazy. Like, you need, I wouldn't even dream of saying something like that unless I had like concrete proof. Like, I'm okay with saying that about like Andrew Tate because I mean there are literal videos of him beating women with a belt. So yeah, but let me show you guys a tweet that Myron put in a response to the clip that we just watched, because a normal person, right? A normal person would be like, yo, that's crazy that you would accuse me of something like this. They would react different. Be like, I don't know where the fuck you getting your information from, but I do not do that. That's not, but we're not talking about Myron here. Myron instead, that's a normal person. Myron said, correction, I only beat her on Sundays, DDG, but thank you for the compliment. Joking or not, that's fucking weird, man. I don't even know why you would think it's okay to joke about assaulting a partner. Like, dog, that's crazy. And he said, and the tweet gets 10 times worse. However, maybe if you had beat up your mermaid ex-baby mama, you would be able to see your son more, you fried chicken connoisseur, with chicken emoji, fried chicken emoji, a watermelon emoji, and a monkey emoji. This is exactly why. This is exactly why I talk about this dude in the first place. Because of shit like this. Like, that's crazy. And then you have people in the comments laughing at this. That's... Actually, wait, hold up. Now that I refresh, I see a lot of people basically calling him goofy. I'm shocked. But no, this is... The fact that he, like, quadrupled down like that is insane. It's corny. It's not okay. But this is why people don't fucking like you, bro. And then he gets surprised and he constantly wants to talk about the haters. But you need to understand why you have haters in the first place, because you a piece of shit. Like, of course people are gonna hate you. If you are a racist piece of shit, then yeah, you are not favorable. You know, people are not gonna like you. People are not gonna rock with you. That really shouldn't be shocking. Oh yeah, of course. Then something is gonna happen, right? And then he's no longer going to get opportunities. I mean, look, he basically doesn't have much opportunities that are presented to him now. But when it comes to collaborations, he's going to be surprised when people don't want to work with him. And then he's going to blame the Matrix. He's going to say everybody is soft, free speech, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's crazy, man. The nigga quadrupled down. But when it comes to, let me show you guys something else, because this is something else that I thought was hilarious. Do you remember how much we speculated that Fresh and Fit pay their guests to basically come on? Well, I feel like it may have potentially have been confirmed, okay? It may have been confirmed. In this clip, I was fucking dying laughing. Dying. And I want you guys to really give me your opinions on this. Let's watch.
Bribed us with money.
Huh?
You guys picked us up off the street and bribed us with money to come here.
That's
You guys. Look at his face. Look at his face, dog. He wants to deny it so bad. But listen to what she just said.
crazy.
Picked us up off the street and bribed us with money to come here.
That's crazy.
Who did that?
Who? Huh? Who did that? We don't do that.
I don't know. Not saying.
What? That's crazy.
Who did that? We don't pay girls to come on the show.
No. Hell no.
Who told you
Someone
that?
did, huh? Who did it?
Somebody did,
Messy alert.
Who did that?
but somebody did though.
Wait, who? Tell us who did it? Yeah, who?
I don't know. Someone He did. got here. He's
Don't
all
drop
fuck.
no name.
We can drag it for sure. So just tell us. We got time.
Dragger.
Just like describe what she looks like.
Yeah, please.
I mean, she just had curly hair.
Yeah.
She had a boyfriend with her. I don't really know. Genuinely, I don't know
Was he
anything.
black?
Yeah.
I know it is.
Can't
right
say
now,
yeah
Chris.
because they said
Call
we're
them
gonna
right
get
now. All right,
shit.
cool. Call them right fucking now.
Cool.
Call them right
So
fucking
funny,
now.
man.
Did you tell these Asian girls that you're gonna pay them?
Don't lie, bro.
Don't fucking lie.
Don't lie.
Did you tell them that you were gonna pay them?
So they're lying? Someone's lying.
Did you tell these girls that you were gonna pay them?
I wish I could hear him.
Don't fucking lie. We know the truth. Did you tell these Chinese girls that you're gonna fucking pay them to come on the show?
Shout out to Chris for the $2 super chat. He said, "Man's pulled a Bang Bros Bang Bus." Yo, what the fuck is going on with my headphones, bro? I'm not even tugging on it. It's just falling out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this shit, I will say, it doesn't seem genuine to me. I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem genuine.
Fucking lying. You're fired. You and Justin are fired. Don't ever fucking contact us again. Y'all are fucking done.
Yep. Shout out to Lavonda. Thank you so much for the super chat. Enjoying your content. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Fuck out of here. This shit, man. Y'all are fucking.
He is fucking acting, guys. This is not real. He knows. He probably told them to pay, or he probably said, "Do what you have to do in order to get girls on the show."
You're fucking lying. You're fired. You and Justin are fired. Don't ever fucking contact us again. Y'all are fucking done.
Yep.
Fuck out of here. This shit, man.
Take that shit,
Well,
man.
there you go.
So dramatic.
We got him.
We don't play that shit.
Yeah, facts.
We don't play that fucking shit. Bro.
facts.
And
So if you lied, you got him fired.
So
If you
thank
lied.
you. Thank you for telling us that.
Yep. Thank you, ladies.
Let's go!
Before we finish it, right? Let me tell you why I think that it wasn't a lie. or I'm sorry, why I think this is a lie. Sorry. I said that all backwards. Let me tell you why I think Fresh and Fit are lying, right? They probably knew that their staff was offering people money, and they've probably been doing this for a while. So if you think about it, let's go back to their yacht party, right? Let's go back to their yacht party. If you guys remember correctly, they never advertised that party as a fresh and fit party. They never did. And if you're asking yourself as to why they didn't advertise it as a fresh and fit party, it's because they know when women see their name, they run. They have a reputation in Miami for fucking being goofies. They don't have a choice. Okay? They really don't have a choice. I don't know how they're getting girls on their podcast now, but there have been plenty of women to come out and say something on like social media and basically say, yeah, they asked me to come onto their podcast, but I declined them. Everybody in Miami knows that those guys are fucking asshats, basically. So just from that alone, I really would not be surprised if they are paying their guests. And I'm telling you now that they probably are. And the fact that they're acting all shocked and all fucking surprised, it seems like bullshit to me. Let me know what you guys think. Seems like complete bullshit.
Yo, dog. The fact that you told me? Good. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So
y'all
still staying without the pay? Then it's a favor.
And you guys are welcome to leave at any time if you guys were expecting to get paid, because y'all don't get paid shit. So if you guys want to get up and go because you came here for pay, you can get up and leave right now.
Yeah, leave. Pay to play. Goodbye.
But we're not going to fucking pay y'all shit, and they're fucking done.
Yep.
We don't fucking play that shit.
Shout out to Tareen Rain Reloaded. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Speaking of goofy, did you see Myron so-called dance move on that yacht? He moved like Woody from the Toy Story running from that dog to catch up to the moving truck. Yeah, the man can't dance. He thinks dancing is gay, remember? It's gay.
Don't pay bitches to come on the show.
No,
Never. Not one time. We don't need to fucking do that shit.
No, hell no, bro.
Now, if you guys don't like it, that's cool. Y'all can get up and leave right now.
Yeah, leave.
I'll leave.
All right, go ahead. Go.
I'm
Feel free to
sorry,
walk
guys.
out.
I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say that.
I'm glad you told us.
No. You did a favor.
They're part of your company. You probably got them to do that.
You wanted to roast us.
Yeah.
Yo, yes. Call them niggas out, bro. Yes. He says, it's your company. You probably got them to do that. Because why? That's also another great point. Why would they do that if they know that Myron would be pissed? Why?
Yeah.
But you actually helped us.
You actually helped us.
So
thank you for that.
Y'all are panicking.
Stupid.
No.
No one's panicking shit. We literally told them right now, get the fuck out of here. If we were panicking, we would literally be... Get the fuck out of here, bro. You just got embarrassed intellectually, and that's why.
Drive
safe.
Yeah, y'all look fucking crazy.
We literally described them, and you fired them.
Get that
degree. Yeah, we fired them. We don't play that shit.
It's
we
fine,
got standards over here.
So why would we be lying?
No, that's fine. I'm glad you told us. We got rid of them. Now y'all can walk out too.
Y'all have fun.
Penn State sucks, by the way.
You guys
It's a stupid school.
Be safe, okay? Be safe, okay? Hey, be safe.
Maybe read up and you can come back to the debate on immigration, but y'all are retarded too.
No more eating dogs.
Don't take none of that for real.
Dog. Hilarious. You said Watts called it? Yes, bro. Because it's not a fucking... This is not rocket science, okay? All of this is common sense. And you know, these guys are so fucking goofy, man. So goofy. Shout out to Chris. Yo, I won't judge them for tricking all for hoes. Yo, I would not judge them if they were paying women to come onto their platform in general. Like, if they were open about that and they say, yeah, we pay our guests, because at the end of the day, they are guests and we need guests in order to keep the show running, I'd be like, nah, I get that. I understand that. The only reason why that people are making a big fuss out of this in the first place is because everything that they have said previously, all of their, all those convictions that they had about not paying for boxing, not paying for this and not doing that, and don't give a woman money, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's funny when someone comes on the show and was like, nah, one of your people, they offered me money. That's why I'm on here now. And like I said, going back to that whole yacht situation, bro, it really would not surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all if if they offered these girls money to come on, because no one really fucks with Fresh and Fit in Miami besides, like, you know, the incels and the other podcasters and content creators that are just like them. But they have a terrible reputation in Miami. And I know this because a lot of people reached out to me to tell me these things. And you know who has the worst reputation? You may not believe me. Well, maybe you would. Matter of fact, if y'all had to guess out of the two who had the worst reputation, Myron or Fresh in Miami. And keep in mind, I talked to multiple people that live in Miami about this as well. Who do you think has the worst reputation out of these two? I'm so curious. To be fair, it's a situation of like the lesser of two evils. Yeah, I mean, it really shouldn't be surprised that Myron has the worst rep. Yeah, it's true. So Myron has the worst reputation. People think Fresh is a follower and he's corny, but he's more like palatable because like he's easier to talk to. He doesn't give in to the race shit too much, and you can have like a normal conversation with him, but it's cringe how he essentially like follows Myron around kind of like a puppy dog, you know? But yeah, they both have terrible reputations, but at least some people can like tolerate Fresh when he's around. Motherfuckers cannot tolerate Myron. You know, like I said, unless it's the people that are exactly like him. The rest of those incels. He don't know how to, none of them know how to approach women, bro. They don't. They just try to act like they do, but they don't. They have zero fucking game. Zero. Let me see. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, man, that's the latest updates on Dumb and Dumber. All right. But Angie packs his condoms. I highly doubt. You know what? You know what's funny? Myron is probably in a fucking monogamous relationship. He probably doesn't even fuck with other women, which is fine. This man probably genuinely loves Angie and doesn't fuck with any other women. But he wants you guys to basically, you know, see him as something that he's not. But he probably loves it. That's his first legitimate girlfriend. That's his first girlfriend. I highly doubt that Myron fucks with other women. Highly doubt it. But yeah, like I said, that's the latest on Dumb and Dumber. We have a couple of videos to talk about today. This is a lot. Apparently, a rookie cop was suspended after pulling over a black federal agent. A couple of people sent this to me, and I also saw it on Reddit. I was already going to talk about it, but I thought that was interesting. So let's watch. I also love these types of videos for some reason. I don't know why. Well, it's probably because I can't stand like shitty cops, I guess. But yeah, I fucking love these types of videos where cops fuck up and they know they fucked up.
Open the window for me all the way, please. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. Can you do me a favor? Open all the windows. What? Open all the windows. Why are you going to open all the windows? I need you to open all the windows for me right now. Anybody else in this vehicle?
Oh, there's nobody else in the vehicle, but you can let me know.
Okay.
I'm recording.
All right. You know why I'm pulling you over right now?
Yeah, why?
Okay, I'm pulling you over because I saw you. I was driving behind you. I don't know if you noticed. You were swerving. You didn't indicate your turn signal. Okay, you can record all you want. I mean, I don't know what you're doing there. What you're looking up. You're looking up. You little weirdo.
This energy is crazy. Did y'all? Whoa. What the fuck kind of... So, yeah, this cop is indeed a piece of shit. Like, in no way, shape, or form... The man obviously said that he was recording you. And he was like, oh, well, what are you doing? What are you looking up corn, you little weirdo? Like, what the fuck? Do you not know your body cam is on, man? What the fuck are you doing?
What? Open all the windows?
Also, why does he have to open all of the windows? Why can't he just roll down the driver's side window? Why does he need to roll down every single window of the car? That's weird.
Why you gonna open all the windows?
I need you to open all the windows for me right now. Anybody else in this vehicle?
Oh, there's nobody else in the vehicle, but you go down and let me know.
Okay.
I'm recording.
All right. You know why I'm pulling you over right now?
No, why?
Okay, I'm pulling you over because I saw you. I was driving behind you. I don't know if you noticed. You were swerving. You didn't indicate the turn signal.
I think it's okay to pull someone over if you're worried about their safety, especially when they were swerving and they didn't, turn on their signal. Like, that's completely fine. But you could just tell he just likes harassing people.
Okay, you can record all you want. I mean, I don't know what you're doing there. What you're looking up. You're looking up. You little weirdo. Do me a favor. Open up all the windows. Blah blah. Let's go.
Why?
Sir. Why are you making this difficult?
I've never heard that. Have you guys ever heard a cop tell you, oh, you need to roll down all of the windows when you've got stopped before? And I've been stopped a few times. Like, no cop has ever asked me that. I mean, they've said other shitty things, but never said, yo, you need to roll down all for fucking what? So you can throw something in my back seat?
I'm gonna make your life difficult?
And keep in mind, you don't have to. You do not have to.
Oh, making people's lives difficult.
Really?
There you go. I just did that. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Okay. So, now, license, registration, proof of insurance. Can you get off your phone? Do a little Tik Tok thing?
Listen, can you tell me why you put me on?
I just did. Are you deaf?
Matter of fact, can you call your supervisor?
Are you deaf?
You call your supervisor?
Oh, there's no supervisor.
There's no supervisor.
No, there is no supervisor. I'm the most senior officer on the road right now.
All right, listen.
So,
I'll tell you what
I would be said supervisor.
I'm gonna let you listen to my music.
Okay, so that's how we're gonna play. All right, step out of the vehicle for me. Step out of the vehicle for me. Okay, put the phone down.
Listen.
Hold on. Actually, you know what? Do you have any weapons on? Do you have anything you're not supposed to have on you in the car?
Listen.
Do you have it?
So obviously, the reason why this guy is acting like that towards the officer is because he also works for law enforcement. I think what did I say? He's an FBI. Well, he's a federal agent. He has a badge, I'm pretty sure. So the reason why he's acting like this is because he is a federal agent, and from the jump, like, the cop was already acting like a fucking prick.
Anything you're not supposed to have on you in the car, sir. You're gonna make this difficult.
Can I step out the vehicle?
Can you just
listen?
Answer the question first.
I'll step out the
Keep
vehicle
your hands
for you.
on the wheel.
I'll step out the
Listen
vehicle
to me.
for you.
Follow my directions, and this can go very easy.
Listen, sir.
Listen,
Did you
sir.
want me to get out the car or you don't?
I want you to follow my directions like you just did, like
Okay,
a good boy.
I'm
All right?
I'll follow your directions.
Okay.
Now, did you want
Do
me to
you
get out
have
the car or
any
you don't?
weapons or anything you shouldn't have in a vehicle or on your person at this moment?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Do you have a firearm on you? Do you have a license to carry a firearm if you do?
Are we in Florida? Even if I
Sir,
did have a license on me,
answer
you don't
my
even
question.
need...
What is
That's a great question. How the fuck do you step out of the car but keep your hands on the steering wheel? That's a good point, Nicole.
this
to have what you're talking about.
Get out of the vehicle.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, listen.
Hands over here.
I got a gun
Hands over
right here on my side.
Okay, put your hands up there.
I got a gun on my side.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor?
6 and 6. I'm gonna have a disorderly mail.
Listen,
No,
look at my shirt.
And a disorderly male is crazy.
Rush that
Listen,
back up.
while you searching me,
Spread your feet out.
while you
Spread your
searching
feet
me,
out.
sir,
Spread your feet out.
while you searching me,
Where's the
could
gun?
you please,
Where's the gun?
on my
Where's the
right, right here, on my right hand.
For my safety and your safety, we're gonna do this today, okay?
So if you're not being detained, can a cop put you in cuffs like this? Or is he being detained? Because he didn't tell him he was being detained. He said, just for your safety and my safety, I'm going to cuff you, which is crazy.
Hey, make sure when you do that, while you're searching me,
You got big muscles, all right.
my gun is right on my chest.
Oh, wow. Oh, on your chest, huh? So we're lying today. Are you a gangbanger?
Woo! Boy! You a gangbanger? You a gangbanger, boy? You like to sling that shit, don't you? You a gangbanger? Well, your skin is black. Your skin is black. I smell fried chicken coming from the car. You sure you ain't a gangbanger? I thought I could smell that what you call ganja from a mile away. That's probably why you was swerving. Your eyes look a little dilated. Sheesh. Wow. That's crazy. You know what? For people that act like this, I would respect them so much more. So much more. If they were just honest. If they were just like, yeah, I'm racist. I don't like you. That's why I'm pulling you over. And there's nothing that you can do about it. I'd be like, oh, okay, well, at least I know what you about. At least you told me. But of course, they're not going to say that because they want to keep their jobs. But I mean, shit, just be straightforward. I pulled you over because you black and I don't like you.
What are you doing here? You selling drugs?
Me?
Oh,
No.
okay.
Okay,
Don't
I'm
move.
sitting in the parking lot.
Don't move. You have a license to carry this?
We're in Florida, right?
But do you have a
I sure enough do.
Okay.
You know what?
It's called a. Hey, buddy.
It's around my neck.
It's called a concealed.
As soon as he said it's around my neck, if I was this officer, yo, I shit you not, my goddamn heart would have dropped to my ass. As soon as he said, oh, it's around my neck. It's around you what? Well, why did you say it's around you? What do you have around your neck? As soon as somebody says, in this instance, it's around my neck, bro, he's wearing a fucking badge.
Carry permit.
Listen, my license is around my neck.
Oh.
I carry it around my neck.
Okay. Well, first let's see what else you got. So you're lying there. Hey, didn't I spread your feet apart? Spread your feet apart, huh? Fucking oh, shit.
This is what we're doing?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Listen, can you make sure you get my
What is this?
Can you make sure you get my license to carry? My license to carry on my chest.
Is this fake? You know, a lot of people.
I fucking love how that's his first reaction. Oh, is this fake? No, it's not fake, stupid. No, it's not fake. It's real.
People like to act like they're cops.
Federal agent.
Oh, right. Where's the ID? Let's check the ID. Do me a favor.
Federal agent.
Okay.
So now my badge don't even make a
Lean
difference.
against the car. Lean against the car. Lean against the car. So you're a cop. So why wouldn't you tell me?
It seemed like
you came in so fucking hostile. Why would I tell you? Tell me something. Why didn't you tell me? Why would I tell you? You came in so fucking hostile. I'ma just let you destroy yourself, bro. And if you were acting like this towards me, I can only imagine how you're acting towards other people. And it's probably, you know what? This cop probably has so many complaints against him. Like, I know there's some shit in his file. For sure. Has to be.
They pulled me over.
You been drinking today?
Drinking? Sir, we don't drink.
I smell...
Have y'all noticed how his tone just changed? It's a little more soft, and he's trying to find something at this point. And he said, "You've been drinking today? I smell something. I smell something." He didn't say that earlier, but now he's saying that all of a sudden.
Alcohol emanating from the vehicle.
Actually, we're doing an investigation on...
Okay.
And just what? You just happened to pass.
216. Status of that backup.
You just happened to pass.
Okay.
When your sergeant gets here and he realizes what's going on right now...
What's going on is that I stopped...
I stopped the badge don't make
Why
a
are you
difference?
yelling? Where's the... Okay. So I found your ID.
Because here I have a cop who's doing some things that's wrong. Tell me why, as a police officer... Tell me why another police officer in handcuffs.
You didn't
Over a swerve?
You didn't identify yourself as a police officer.
Oh, now he's touching him so soft. Well, look, you didn't identify yourself. That's why you're in cuffs, because you didn't identify yourself, man. If you would have did that in the first place, why stop talking so soft now? Keep that same energy. It's okay. Keep that same fucking energy. Keep it, please. No, why you? No. Why do you? All you had to do was just tell me. Why didn't you tell me? Like, nah, don't be soft now.
You were swerving. You didn't indicate your turn signal.
Once again, sir, you didn't call your sergeant here neither.
There's
so
no
the things that we supposed to do here, right?
Okay. All right, let me get these off of you, buddy. I don't know why you're being like this. I don't know why you're being like this. I mean, hey.
Cause you came in hot, bro. On some weird shit. You came in hot, and Asking anybody to roll down all the windows is such a weird request. And I am so iffy when it comes to cops. I'm not going to do that shit either. I'm going to say, sir, I don't have to do that. You don't even have, what's the term I'm thinking for? I'm drawing a blank. Probable cause. Because you don't smell anything. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking, you know?
What y'all got going on? You know,
we as agents, we're gonna figure it out. You know, we don't like city cops. You know that, right?
Okay, yeah, we don't like
the
federal cops either.
Agents don't like city cops.
We don't
consider ourselves cops.
What are you, a pencil pusher?
Woo! First of all, how you gonna call this man a pencil pusher when he told you that he's doing an investigation? Now you being disrespectful. Ooh, yo, I want to know how this ends. Like, I hope this nigga got written up or something.
Listen, you could have just, I pulled you over, you could have just identified yourself as what's all this, and this would have been done. I would have said, of course there was.
When I showed you my badge and you grabbed my badge, you still didn't believe it was real.
Because people impersonate officers all the time.
Okay.
Do they not?
When I see your sergeant, I'll make sure when I see your sergeant, we'll make sure.
Well, we don't have to go that far.
Oh man, so funny, so when he said, "When I see your sergeant, no, we don't have to go that far. Come on, buddy. Come on, pal. Jamal, come on. You don't have to do that. You don't have to. Come on, please. We don't have to go that far. Why would you call my sergeant? Please." Yo, you better start begging at this point. I want to hear you begging. And the fact, I just find it crazy. You was acting all big, bad, and tough. You was acting so fucking tough. Like a couple minutes ago. Where is the energy? Where is the energy that you had previously? I don't understand. Shout out to Cass for the $20 super chat. My gosh, thank you so much, Cass. She says ICE tried to deport a Puerto Rican girl on an NBC reporter asked, "Are you saying that your agents don't know Puerto Ricans are oh my god, are USA citizens and Puerto Rico is part of the USA? What else don't you know?" Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me, this is obviously off topic. So you mean to tell me that ICE basically tried to take in a Puerto Rican? Is that, Cass, is that what you're telling me? Because Puerto Rico is most definitely a part of the U.S. Please, yo, Cass, send me that story in Discord, because that is actually fucking crazy. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. Cass, you really like dead ass, you threw me off with that one. Like, for real. How are you going to work for ICE but not know that Puerto Rico is a part of the United States? Okay. Anyway, let's finish this video. That's crazy. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, going back to this cop. I love the energy switch, man. I find it so funny.
Okay.
No, we won't. We'll go farther than that.
Ooh. He said no. We're gonna go farther than that.
It was real.
Because people impersonate officers all the time.
Okay.
Do they not?
When I see your sergeant, I'll make sure when I see your sergeant, we'll make sure.
Well, we don't have to go that far, okay?
No, we won't. We'll go farther than that.
Woo!
We'll make sure we talk to them. We'll make sure we do a lot of things on this. I'm pretty sure you probably have other offenses against you.
What I tell you? I said the same goddamn shit. I said the same shit. There is no way that this cop doesn't have other offenses or complaints against him. There is absolutely no way. Absolutely not.
Day. I continue to have in mind.
Listen.
I appreciate you, sir.
Listen.
Sir, I appreciate
Fuck
you.
off.
You have a good day.
Thank you, bud.
Happy. See, you can cancel that back up.
Wait, did he say fuck?
Sir, I appreciate you.
You have a good day.
Thank you, bud.
Happy.
Yo, I have no idea what he's listening to. I have no idea. But oh man, he most definitely said fuck. He know he fucked up. He know he fucked up. I'm interested in hearing some of you guys' stories, like with interactions with the cops. Like I'm so curious. I've gotten stopped a few, probably a few times. Actually, I lied. It was a little more than a few. So I used to be, obviously when I was in college, you know, I was a normal college student. Like I like to go to parties and shit, but I did not live on campus, so I was still living at home. So I would go home at like 3, 4 in the morning sometimes. But yeah, so during the spring when it was warmer, I used to love riding with the windows down, listening to my favorite music. I wasn't bumping it like crazy or anything like that. Like it was at a normal, you know, at a normal volume. Like my speakers were not getting blown out. They really were not. But I remember I was driving through a neighborhood and I was playing my music with the windows down. And like I said, I think my volume had to be on like 15. It wasn't loud at all. But I did indeed get stopped because he said I was disturbing the peace. I guess he was in the cut just looking for, you know, people that speed through that specific neighborhood, because people do like to speed through there. But I was chilling, listening to fucking Kid Cudi. So you know I wasn't speeding. Who the fuck is speeding to Kid Cudi? But the cop was mad rude, asked where was I coming from. Matter of fact, the part that got me said, "What are you doing on this side of town?" That was his first question. I was like, "What do you mean? I live here." And he was like, "I've never seen you before." So you mean to tell me you've seen, I don't know how many people lived in that county that I lived in at the time, but I was like, you know, the thousands of people that live in this fucking county. I said that, not that rude. And I was like, "What do you mean you've never seen me before? I've never seen you before. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?" He didn't give me a ticket. He just wanted, he had to be bored. He had to be bored. I wasn't rude or anything. I wasn't disrespectful, but he was like, "Just keep it down." "Well, you're not." Said, "Officer, look, my volume is at 15. You cannot even hear it." He was like, "Well, I'm pretty sure I did." I'm like, "Okay. Yeah." That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why, you know, I wasn't speeding. I'm listening to Cudi. Who the fuck listen? And it's Cudi's first album. Like, I love Cudi's first album. So sometimes during the summer and spring when the weather is good, you know, I like to listen to my music, you know, with the windows rolled down so I can feel the wind, you know? Shit. But yeah, I've had a few terrible reactions with cops, some on the streets too when I went to college, etc., minding my business. Let's see here. Oh man. So it's funny. Who posted this? So Blue Eagle, you posted the track runner. You posted the track runner that got hit in the head with a baton. And I haven't talked about this yet because I knew I wanted to talk about it on live. And guys, if you have not seen the video, I'm going to show you a video that basically sums up everything. Let me see. Oh shit, where did it go? Yeah, I'm going to show you a video that basically sums up everything. And I also want your opinions on it because I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I used to run track. And I was pretty decent. Like I would make district, regional, state, you know, and I went to nationals one year. But yeah, so I've run track for quite a while. And one thing, my favorite race, and I was always in them, was the 4x1 and the 4x2. Love those races. Some of my favorite races. There isn't, and keep in mind, I'm going to go into this topic with a complete open mind. But there hasn't been a time where I even almost hit anyone with a baton. Unless your fucking form is, I've never gotten stuck. I've never hit anybody. I'm in my lane. So people are kind of spaced. Like, they're spaced. So I've never hit anybody. So I want your guys' opinion on this, okay? Here we go. Here's the video. Found it. I lost it for a second. So this video basically sums up everything.
This morning, Alayla Everett, the track star at the center of that viral video showing her appearing to hit another runner in the head with the baton, is speaking out.
I would never do that on purpose. That's not in my character.
Everett says the incident is a complete misunderstanding, pointing to another angle of the race as proof.
The baton was literally like her
Understanding.
character.
Everett says the incident is a complete misunderstanding, pointing to another angle of the race as proof.
The baton was literally like her arm was literally hitting the baton like this until she got a little ahead and my arm got stuck like this.
In the video, Everett is seen on the inside.
I do see that it does seem like that she got stuck, but I'm sorry. It doesn't seem like, it just seems harder to fucking hit somebody in the head accidentally than it is intentionally, if that makes any sense. I don't see it.
Running the 4x200 relay at the Virginia State High School League Championships when junior Kaylin Tucker came around the outside on the corner.
That's when she hit me with the baton. I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching for her head. She was later diagnosed with a concussion.
Okay, wait a minute though, because it seems like she showed some sort of like concern.
With the concussion.
Huh. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? Because you said, are you in Cali, Watts? No, I'm not in Cali. I'm in the South, believe it or not. Track guy, you said 800 in the mile. Oh, you're a distance runner. You got it, bro. You got it. Nigga, I got asthma. I got legitimate asthma. I can't run distance, bro. But you said her running form. Yes. So that's another point that I was going to make. Like, do you understand how trash your form has to be in order for you to do something like that? I mean, yes, I understand. Sometimes you can be in close quarters. Hold up. Let me show you guys this. So when I'm looking at this GIF, I'm confused by both of them here because I'm like, why the fuck? Oh, this had to be like a 4x4. No, not a 4x4. This had to be like a 4x8 or something. Had to be, because they're not in their own separate lanes. It seems like she was trying to pass her. So yeah, this is probably like a 4x8. I'm just tripping because I'm like, even if you were bumping into her like previously, you could have moved over a little bit. And you could have moved over a little bit. But she was obviously like passing her. So now I'm thinking, okay, was she pissed off that she was passing her and she had an excuse to basically like hit her upside the head? You said win by any means. Nicole tripping. I did track and that never happened. And that's her team. That's her teammate? Oh, I didn't know that. I couldn't tell because she's wearing her number on her jersey. I couldn't tell. You're right. You're absolutely right, Danny. My bad. It could be a 4x2. I forgot. You're absolutely right. That's my B. It's been a while. But yeah, you most definitely can pass after the first runner. That's very true. But I don't know. Chris, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. somebody said she's just mad that she got caught. But yeah, because there's no way. Unless you run and like, hold up. Oh, I got you. I got y'all. Hold on. Y'all gonna laugh, but it's true. And y'all know how much I hate this motherfucker. I made fun of this shit so much. Hold on. Let's see. Where is it? Where's that stupid ass run? Damn it! Why? I just wanted to show a GIF. I didn't want to show I didn't want to show the movie because of copyright. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. I'm gonna show it. Look, the only way I would understand if you were to hit somebody like that is if you were running like this, motherfucker, right here. If you was running like this, if you running like this, then I understand. Look at that. If you here with your shit, if you here, then that makes sense. That makes sense. Blue Eagle. Blue Eagle knew what was coming up because you were a part of that goddamn live stream, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I don't, unless you here with it, you know, you running like that, you know, there's no way. First of all, someone needs to teach you how to run. Even if that was a mistake, why the fuck is your form so bad? You're supposed to be here. Here. It's not that hard. She did that shit on purpose. Like, there is nothing that there's no conclusion that I can come to. And apparently the sprinter that hit her was charged. Somebody sent a video of Pink Book lessons. Let's see what she had to say about this situation. Cause I don't know.
Senior Alayla Everett has been charged with the misdemeanor of assault and battery out of Lynchburg. Now,
was she running like Shadow the Hedgehog?
His family is going to fight this to help clear their daughter's name.
The Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney confirmed on Wednesday that Everett was charged for her role in the incident in Lynchburg, where she is seen hitting another runner, Kaylin Tucker, in the head with a baton. Earlier this week, I spoke with Everett and her dad. She said what is seen in the video was an accident. Everett said she lost her balance because the runner did not provide herself enough distance to cut into the inside lane of the track during the race. Everett says the hit was not intentional, but she's received backlash online, including death threats. We spoke to Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney Bethany Harrison, who explained the outcome for Everett if she's found guilty in juvenile court.
The court has many what we call dispositional options available to it, many things the court can order to help in that goal of rehabilitation. It could be community service, it could be time in detention, and a lot of things in between, like counseling services of that nature.
Yo, I stopped watching Pink Book lessons a long time ago, like a long time ago as well, but I am curious to see what her thoughts are here, because I don't know where she would be like in this situation. I feel like Pink Book lessons has been essentially like I don't know how to explain, like it seems like her views have gotten a little more conservative. I feel like that's a good way to put it. Correct me if I'm wrong, Leo.
Portsmouth NAACP is reacting to the charge. I'll tell you what they had to say at 5. I'm Danielle Seda, WTKR News 3.
The Virginia high school senior who struck her opponent during a race, causing a concussion and a possible skull fracture, is now facing charges in connection with the incident. The Lynchburg...
Yo, Danny had a very good point. He said, how the fuck are you going to... That's funny you say that, because Virginia is indeed very competitive. He said, how the fuck are you going to make it to states in fucking Virginia? Virginia is competitive when it comes to track and field. That is very true. With that terrible form, I don't know how she made it, but maybe she's just like one of those people that's just like just naturally fast.
Commonwealth's attorney's office has filed a petition for 1 count of assault and battery.
You say she's been that way for a while? I guess the videos that I would watch, it seems like she would be, well, to be fair, it has been probably like a year or two since I watched Pink Book lessons, but beforehand, it seems like she was kind of like in the middle of things. Like her views weren't as conservative as they are now, in my opinion.
Attacker.
I could be wrong. I
The
don't know.
victim is recovering from her injuries, while the family of the girl who caused all of this is on Facebook attempting to gaslight both the victim and anybody who doesn't buy their story that it was merely an accident. In a recent interview, the attacker essentially said, yeah, the victim was hit by accident, but what about me? Making it all about herself.
Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
You gave her a concussion.
This girl wanted us to feel sorry for her because of her own actions and the fallout they caused. That's why she appeared on TV crying and letting the tears linger throughout the entire interview.
That's what I'm saying. We all saw it. Like, and I can't justify it. Like, I dead ass can't justify it.
Avoiding wiping her face, clearly trying to create a more dramatic effect. It's a manipulation tactic designed to make herself seem like the victim, when in fact, she was the attacker who victimized another girl. Many people aren't buying her story and have taken to social media to voice their disbelief, stating they don't think it was an accident.
Danny said, ain't no way I'm sitting up with my daughter lying, crying with a straight face. Her parents probably been enabling her for a while. Get her an acting lessons. She going to be a star with that talent. So the thing is, right, if we are going to allow some sort of grace here, the parents, they could like wholeheartedly just trust their daughter and just believe what she's saying, right? Because maybe in their mind, like, I know my daughter, she wouldn't do something like this. She's never done something like this before. So I'm going to stick beside her. She said it's an accident. Then I'm going to say it was a fucking accident. You feel me? So I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to just assume that they're all in on it. Also not going to say that it's impossible.
Has been on a track team and ran relay races with a baton in my hand. That was not no accident.
Thank you.
Like, she absolutely did that on purpose. You know how if you never run track before, then you don't know how. But batons are so lightweight.
Batons are okay. So she's right. Batons are light as shit, and they're usually like they're made out of like aluminum. So, and keep in mind, do you know how fucking hard you have to swing that thing? I will say they do hurt. I've been just like fucking around with my friends or whatever, and we hit each other with batons. Them shit hurt. Them shits hurt. They hurt. You're getting hit with aluminum, and you know how hard you have to swing that bitch in order to cause a concussion? That is a great point.
Like, they're featherweight. So the amount of force you gotta put behind that to give somebody a concussion and a fractured skull, like, I literally cannot wrap my head around how hard she threw that bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I heard she didn't even apologize, or it don't even look like she checked on the girl in the video. Like, track coaches preach about your form all the time. Never, ever, ever should your arm have ever even been that far back behind your damn head if it was an accident. Like, how did your arm even get back there?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, but the track runner that hit that girl in the head with the baton while they were running a relay, you definitely did that on purpose because you was losing. Never.
I'm vindicated. I am vindicated. Like, again, everybody that is in the track that ran track can also confirm that this shit has never happened. Track guy, how many relays have you run in your life? I've run a shit ton. I've never even touched another person beside me, ever.
In my years of running track, have I ever thought, oh, I want this that bad? I'm gonna hit.
Chris, it's fine. Even if you did have a better angle, bro, you probably still wouldn't get it. I feel like this is for the peoples. I mean, you guys can obviously have an opinion, but the people that have run track before, we are going to have a more idea than someone that hasn't, because I'm like telling you physically that is very hard to do.
This girl with the stick. Girl, Like, you could literally see in the video it's
Right,
by force.
right. Yo, misfortune, exactly. She said the most that can happen is that you drop the baton. She didn't even drop that bitch, because if somebody, and that's a point that I made with my wife too when I was talking to her about this, because like when you're running and you get caught up on somebody with the baton, like I find it it's hard to believe that she didn't drop it. I don't know. This Naruto running count.
Then had the nerve to do a whole interview. The tears, they ain't working. They are not working. Cause me, I see right through that. If it was an accident, why was there a wind up? The facial expressions after hitting her, girl. See, you only feel bad because you got caught. Like, baby,
Shut up,
even a blind
Nicole.
person could tell that you did that on purpose. Instead of crying on this interview, you could have just apologized because you gave that girl a whole concussion. And she talked about the angles. Baby, it don't even matter about the angles. Each angle, it still look the same. You did that on purpose. And I feel like she's only really apologizing because she doesn't want the girl's family to move forward with possibly charging her or suing her for hitting her in the head.
Wholeheartedly agree. Honestly, she should have apologized. Like I said, apparently she didn't like comfort her after she did it. But if she would have stopped and was like, yo, or even afterwards, if she came to her and was like, yo, I am so sorry. I promise you, I did not mean to do it. We would be having a different conversation right now because she didn't do that. How you doing, Veronica?
I would have to agree. After reviewing multiple angles of that video, it's pretty clear this was a deliberate attack. When you piece together the video
Ain't no
footage,
way. I saw where she potentially got stuck. Ain't no way.
I would have to agree. After reviewing multiple angles of that video, it's pretty clear this was a deliberate attack. When you piece together the video footage, her reaction after the incident, and the gaslighting from her parents, it's hard to deny the defendant looks incredibly guilty. And obviously the DA didn't believe it was an accident either. That's why they charged her.
Okay, so I think everybody needs to remember the fact that there are consequences to our actions, because the girl that knocked the Mario coins out of her competitor with the baton while they were running the 4x2 just got charged with assault and battery. And this is just so crazy because all of it, the media coverage and the charge, could have been avoided with an apology and an explanation. Like immediately after she knocked that girl.
Yo, track guy, we have literally done that before. You're absolutely right. You don't do it during the race. You do it afterwards. You're absolutely right.
Girl upside the head. She should have went up to her and said, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what happened, but I'm so sorry and I did not mean to do it, even though she did. And I'm still trying to figure out why her and her family thought the best thing to do after hitting that girl and causing a concussion and a possible skull fracture was to get on the news and cry. Like, why did nobody, especially the adults and coaches around her, tell her to go up to that girl and say sorry?
Right.
Like, it's very
That's
simple.
what I'm saying.
And some people
Did I not just say the same shit?
may think that the other family went too far by pressing charges, but no.
Nah.
They did exactly what they needed to do, because had it been
Take it a
me
step
and my
further.
mother, shoot, charges would have been pressed, lawyers would have been called, and she would have figured out a way to sue the entire school. And I really do think that this serves as a valuable lesson to the entire track community, that if you're losing a race, you do not knock your competitor the out.
I blame the parent. I will always blame the parent. I know y'all have seen that girl crying her eyes out, the girl who hit that other girl in the track meet with the baton. She says it was unintentional. She's crying her eyes out on national TV, and I can only be upset with the parent.
Yep.
You mean to tell me, as the parent of that child, you watched that same video that all of us watched, and you allowed your daughter to get on national television and not take ownership of what she did? It's parents like y'all.
But okay, so let me ask y'all a question. As for the parents in the chat, god damn it, bro, this damn thing is getting on my nerves. For the parents in the chat, I feel like it's hard as a parent, because again, if a child tells you and she's crying, I promise you, I did not mean to hit them. Like, it wasn't intentional. I understand the footage is out there, but as a parent, I feel like it'd be pretty shitty. Whether she did it or not, it would be pretty shitty if you were like, I don't believe you. I looked at the tapes. It seems like you did hit them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like as a parent, that's a tough situation, because especially if you have a good relationship with your child, you would be inclined to believe your child.
Which is why kids grow up and have issues. various issues because you aren't teaching your child anything.
The dad did apologize. I didn't know that. But yeah, I'm not going to just straight up say the parents are at fault here. I'm not going to say that. Now, if we are talking about in terms of her anger issues, then there may be some shortcomings there. But, that's a different conversation.
The parents are the worst part of this whole situation.
By the way, guys, let me know, is the stream in sync? Like, does it seem off at all?
They're going off on social media, defending their daughter, claiming she didn't do anything wrong. You even have people backing the defendant talking about justice for Alayla. We're
crazy.
talking about the girl who hit the victim with the baton. She's even got the NAACP defending her, which is a complete slap in the face to the actual victim. How are they supporting the girl who caused a concussion and a possible skull fracture, completely ignoring the suffering of the victim? This is absolutely insane.
Moosey, I'm not fucking listening to you, bro. I just checked it. It's fine. Fuck off. Can't stand you, man. Fuck
Mama,
off.
she's been windmilling on Facebook for days, the daddy too. She said, anyone on my Facebook friends who believe my daughter hit the girl on purpose, regardless of the facts, please unfriend me now. And then her daddy is just as bad as the mama. Not only is he defending his daughter and trying to make her a victim, but now he's lashing out at the media, blaming them. He said, we have shared specific, detailed, and momentum-changing pictures and videos to most of the local and major news channels that interviewed us. These news channels refused to show this information the way we presented it to them several times over. For reasons unknown, it is clear to us that they don't care about the well-being of our child, Alayla Everett, at all. This man was trying to manipulate the media to get them to present the story.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say all
in
that.
a way that's favorable to their daughter instead of just presenting the facts. They literally showed them speaking in their own words. And no, nobody's buying it because y'all sound stupid. He went on to say these news channels still continue to not show the footage with a detailed description that we gave them. At this point, it seems like they're trying to do it on purpose. These news channels are contributing to the damaging and hurtful treatment of our child on purpose. We have been sharing this information the best way we know how on social media with the help of family, friends, and concerned strangers. I'm absolutely sure that our daughter's situation will be better if this information was shown immediately after it was presented. Nevertheless, God is good. We will continue to uplift and support our child to the utmost. We as a community will continue to fight for her. The truth will be exposed in due time, and God's timing is always perfect. So they're trying to blame the media for their daughter being charged as if the DA only looked at the news and used news clips to charge her. Like, that's crazy. And I'm telling you that.
Yeah, okay, what I don't like here is, yeah, I feel like Pink Book Lessons really isn't, she's not taking the parents really into an account too much. She's just basically, yes, I understand how it seems and how like it may look, but you gotta think about every possibility, because like I said before, I'm sure these parents are simply defending their daughter because they genuinely believe her. And I'm not going to say that that's a bad thing, because I would defend my child too. Like I know some of you in the chat said you can tell when your daughter is lying, or you can tell when something is off or whatever. Like, I get that, but if they come crying to me and they seem genuine, then I'm gonna be inclined to believe them as well. So
Daddy is worse than the mama. He's been windmilling on social media too. He said, I've seen intentional fights and bad behavior in every sport that we love in America and is celebrated and accepted, but none treated worse in America than my 17-year-old.
Oh, okay, I wouldn't have said that. That's kind of weird. I've seen intentional fights and bad behavior in every sport that we love in America, and it's celebrated and accepted. But that's a terrible argument, because it's kind of like, I don't know. This is a bad argument because it low key, it's like you're kind of almost implying that your daughter did do it. You know what I'm saying?
Daughter's unintentional mistake. Let that sink in. Justice for Alayla. Again, it's all about his daughter. He's completely ignoring the victim's suffering while trying to make his daughter the victim. This man said justice for Alayla. Like, really? Again, we're talking about the father making his daughter out to be the victim. And you wonder where the daughter's lack of accountability comes from. Just look at her own mama and daddy.
Well, somebody in the chat said he did apologize, so I don't know.
Yeah, not only are these fools defending this mess, but they're also making her out to be the victim. That's why this girl is going to have to be held accountable, because no one else is going to do it. She's being charged with a misdemeanor and will probably walk away with anger management and community service.
For sure.
But obviously that's the only way to get help for her. She's going to have to be ordered to address her anger issues that caused her to react like that on the track. But running around denying what's on video and now playing the victim talking about justice for Alayla is not the way to go. She and her parents, they're the ones making this whole situation worse.
Yo, I love a good hockey fight. Oh, man. Hockey fights are fucking hilarious to me. I love watching hockey fights.
Up here trying to blame the media and everybody else for their own actions. That's ridiculous. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this below.
Yeah, I don't agree. Like I said, I don't agree with everything that Pink Book Lessons said here, but I will agree that this shit was most definitely intentional. For sure. For sure. Oh, here it is. I missed it. Let me see. Let's see here. Oh, God. I forgot about this shit, man. The next thing that we are going to talk about, haven't talked about this in a while, I haven't talked about this at all. Sorry. My mind is all over the place today. I feel like things got thrown off when I didn't have a good night's sleep on Thursday. Guys, I was up until like 5 a.m. Thursday because I just could not fucking sleep. So I'm a little off. Excuse me. The next thing that we're going to talk about is Doechii. Some of you should already know where I'm going with this, but Doechii has been trending recently because she said that being a straight man is a red flag, right? Now, when I saw this, personally, I didn't give a damn. Do you know why? Because why would I care? If you say that straight men are a red flag, okay. Like, what the fuck am I going to get offended for? Like, I could care less. Let me just show you guys the clip and why people were freaking the fuck out. It was just mainly like straight men, obviously.
Okay, what's my biggest dating red flag? Is it being on the
You guys don't know about the rapper Doechii? I'm shocked because everybody claims that she's an industry plant and she's everywhere. But yeah.
What's my biggest dating red flag? Is it being on the DL? You're on the right track. I have my answer. Is it close enough? You want to guess one more time? What would be a red flag for me? Bad music taste. Oh, that is a good one. Because that's one for me. That is a good one. What do you mean you don't listen to Michael Jackson? But okay. Okay. This is a huge red flag for me. All right. You know what's so crazy? I was going to say men. I mean, strike one. You're a man. Yeah. And you're heterosexual.
Yeah. I was going to say, so technically, because my mind was already there, I don't think I deserve to eat a wing.
I think you do, friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, always go with your gut instinct.
I think you need more sauce.
So that was a clip. When I saw that, I didn't trip because I just assumed, and this is before I did even a lick of research. I just assumed, okay, you don't like straight men. They are a red flag. So I'm going to assume that you like gay or bi men. I don't know how that works, but that's just what I assumed. And apparently I was right. Apparently I was right. So I don't know why so many straight men. It's like sometimes you guys just got to let things go, man. You just got to let it go because who the fuck cares? Who cares? And we all have preferences in general. If she says she don't like straight men, then okay. I don't understand because I mean the majority of women, a good portion of women like straight men. So why are you so upset that this one person is getting this this one person is saying that, oh, I don't like straight men. This one person, why are you getting so aggy? Like, why are you tripping? It's really not that deep. See, that's what I'm saying. Leo said it best. Bruh, that's her problem, not mine. Yeah. I could give a fuck. But you guys would not, like, but most people would not look at me crazy if I say I don't like a person that's, you know, heavy set. Like, I don't like a person that weighs significantly more than I do. If I say that, that's way more acceptable than saying, oh, I don't like straight men, which is kind of crazy to me because I mean, if that's your preference, that's your preference. At the end of the day, we all have preferences, whether it comes to physical attributes, sexuality, you know, just how the personality is in general. We all have preferences. I could care less. And it has been confirmed that Doechii, indeed, she only dates men who are bisexual. And she's always been open about her bisexuality. And what's even funnier, because I think her dad put something out recently too. There's a song of hers where she's basically telling a story. I forgot the name of the song, but she's basically telling a story and how she was dating this guy, and it turned out that the guy was gay, but she initially thought that he was straight. So she was basically saying that that's a red flag because that story, apparently the story was true. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I don't care. I could care less. I really don't get why so many men were pissed off, which is crazy. And the same men that were pissed off are the same men that don't even know who the fuck Doechii is. They aren't, I mean, it's not like they would have a decent chance at getting with her in the first place. So who the fuck cares? I don't understand. Denial is a river. Thank you, Ayana. Appreciate you. I really like that song. Like, it's fire. It's a good story. I like when rappers tell stories. That's why I don't like artists like Playboi Carti, because a lot of their music is about fucking nothing. But that's another conversation that we can have. But just real quick, can someone please explain the fascination with Playboi Carti with me, please, really quick? Thank you so much, Albert, for the $5 super chat. Fat chicks need love too, Watts. Give them a chance. Man, I'm married. I ain't got to give nobody a chance. I got to give nobody a chance. I'm happily married, bro. I don't have to. But yeah, so many people were pissed off about this, man. Like, that's all. It's really not even much else to say about this situation. Mamoon says she capitalizing on her hype. She won a Grammy and plays the game, but maybe she's like that. Who knows? And we don't care. We don't F with her. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't F with her. I don't have a reason not to F with her. I think she's a dope artist. I think she can spit. I think she can rap. I'm not gonna say that I know every song that she's ever dropped, but I've listened to some songs and I'm like, oh shit, Doechii can rap. Like, she can actually rap. You said, yeah, whatever. Moosey, what the fuck are you talking about in the chat, bro? What is going on? I feel like Moosey got crushes. Moosey, who do you have a crush on in the chat, bro? I don't even know who Sister Soldier is.